Right, ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome to my, what is it, oxygen not included live stream, and I am live. It might take a second for everyone to catch up. There's a few people waiting in chat, sorry for the slightly late start, but I had children issues. Got a child who is very upset his temporary tattoo did not work as he had hoped, and he can't sleep now. That's how children be. YouTube is telling me that it can't receive the primary stream fast enough. So if it's very choppy, please let me know in chat. Meanwhile, I'll just talk through what's been happening. So this is the game I was playing in my live stream, in my series. A few things have changed since you all saw it last in episode 3. So first of all, I played episode 4 for a while, which was 20 minutes of actually really very little happening, and then I just hated the whole episode because it was so boring. I just deleted it, and then some sad things happened. So down here we had a death. There is poor old Ada. So Ada, well, they all went down here to dig out space for me for a job I planned to do, and then Ada basically suffocated because I couldn't get to this ladder, which wasn't built at the time. So she is very sadly quite dead, which is very tragic for everyone. And right now we've got a memorial which is going up over here at some point, so that's going to be very sad, but you know, we'll see how we go. Yeah, not good news, I suppose. But in other news, what I'm sort of thinking of doing is what was I thinking of doing? So all of this sort of carbon dioxide got burnt up here, and I was going to actually set up another carbon dioxide extraction system to turn the carbon dioxide into breathable oxygen here, into pipe. I don't know, what was I doing over here? Pipe natural gas around. I don't have any natural gas at present, but let me have a look. There's the water overlay, there's the gas overlay. So I was going to, well, this was natural gas and CO2 filtering going on here, so I was going to just continue that pumping from down here. A little bit of gas might get burned, which would be nice, and a little bit of CO2 would get picked up, and all of that would be quite harmonious. Now, no one's chatting, so I'm a bit worried that no one's watching. I think a few people were here and they've run away due to the horrible data rate, which I'm hoping will improve. Oh, goodness knows, it can be a bit flaky. Also, it probably doesn't help that there's someone streaming in the house. I won't name names. So this natural gas geyser here, how close is it to... It's close to a bunch of slime, which I'm a little bit concerned about. So what I want to do is I'm just going to priority 9 all of this. I want to get this... Hey, Professor Wiley, that's great to see. I want to get all of this built because wow, who is stressed? Well, they're all stressed probably because Ada died. Ada's certainly not stressed anymore. So I want to get all of this in so that I can... there's a little... Is that CO2? I don't think... Sorry, is that natural gas? I don't think there's much natural gas flowing. And in fact, I should probably just like nuke this one. It's not... Whoops, where's gas? It's probably not doing that much that's useful. So let's just deconstruct gas pipes like this, power lines like this, and see what happens. So once that goes in, then we should be able to clear out this area of bad stuff, and I'm going to think about expanding out to sort of conquer more of this territory. We'll see how we go with that. I'm almost tempted to break into the chlorine here just so that... I don't know. Well, that's working. So let me just have a look at these gases, make sure nothing too terrible is happening. So the CO2 is going there, and that should be enabling this to pick up some CO2, I would hope. Like, it might just go round and round annoyingly, which would be a shame, but... How's Ada looking? Ugh, still very dead, poor lady. Up here, the memorial is in. I'm guessing someone will get to Ada eventually, rather than just leaving her there. And that lot needs to go. I'm just having a look here. Wow, we've got an absolute metric ton of food, which is good. The bristle blossoms are growing as well. Water server's happy. Yes, I'm just pondering. Is that produces clean water from? Hang on. That's the one I'm hoping for. That's the one where I really need my vents to be. There's actually not. In fact, what I should do is not allow the CO2 to drop off too easily. So that should keep it a little bit more contained. It'll go past this system. That's my hope. Now, what am I going to do about the chlorine? Because I'm going to end up pumping all this gas round and round in circles. So, and there's hydrogen here, which I think I can just happily break into, to be perfectly frank. We'll just go like that. And someone will hopefully eventually get around to picking up Ada, perhaps. Dirty water over here. Like, how poisoned is it? I mean, I'm thinking I could... I don't know if it's that necessary. I'm thinking I could move stuff over there. I could move over some of the gross chlorine and poison all that stuff to bits. But I'm not sure that's necessary. So, what is everyone doing? We do have enough. We have way enough food for another duplicant, so I think we're going to choose one. And the last person to chat was Wiley, so I think we'll choose Tidy Research Supply. Ranching, anemic. That seems really poor. Can't cook. Night Owl? Yes, you are going to be Professor Wiley. There we go. And we'll take you, Professor Wiley, and put you on the night shift. Which is... well, it's not really an... yeah, it's this one, essentially. Bam. There we go. And your bed will be that one there, and it'll all be happy, happy, happy. Now, where is this coming along? What are you doing? Just climbing up and down the pole. Okay, so all that equipment's out. Let me just check. Pipes are there, that's fine. Power overlay. That's... I can't see it. So we'll just have a look. That's also fine. What's that hanging down there for? Just want to clean up some of these wires. Yeah. So deconstruct that. I like things to be tidy. Alright, hey Chris Major, thanks for the $2. That's £2 actually. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I'll definitely stick you on the next replicant list. I might put that over there. And we better give them some jumping off room. So the hydrogen's all going to go whooshing out and float to the top of the base, which is up here, and that's okay for now. CO2 here, I've left that solid so I can just flood down. If you are an expert in oxygen not included, you should give me advice, because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do this that well. How are we doing? We're actually getting more and more oxygen in these areas now, so the areas of bad oxygen are dropping. I'm seeing oxygen being pumped this way. Is there any gas actually going that way? I actually don't think there is, because we don't realistically have a lot down here. So I'm actually kind of inclined... so the hydrogen's coming out. Let me give them more digging room. Is that going to be necessary? Can we harvest that pinch of pepper? That's the really good thing. Pepper nut. These are all great things to have. So I'm going to grab those. The chlorine I'm probably going to mess around with once I have... I'm going to pump out just a little bit more of the bad air down here. I want to get that a little bit cleaned up. And then I'm sort of wondering, should we wall off... whoops, not that. Oh. I can... that's that geyser going up. Yeah, I am close to slime lung, so I'm kind of conscious of being a bit careful, which is why I was thinking of making like a little holding room down here, which would hold the chlorine. Yeah, it's sort of... I'm going to have a double check, Professor. So, I've got lots of hydrogen here. I'm actually kind of okay fairly far down here. But I do like the idea of breaking into some of this stuff. Not so much this stuff, but chlorine and chlorine. Was there slime lung? There won't be any slime lung in there, of course. So I'm trying to ponder how to set it up. I do need to sort of get rid of as much CO2 as I can. This plumbing feels a little bit... like, actually, you know what? I think I need to give this a little bit more gas piping. So this one actually needs to come this way down. And this one, yeah. Put a gas vent here, because I want it to drop the CO2 straight onto this bad boy. And then likewise this one here. Which means we can deconstruct gas pipes here, deconstruct that, deconstruct that. So what is that? That one contains hydrogen. And so really this whole system right now is kind of a bit dumb. It's not really working very well. A bit of oxygen, carbon dioxide. So there is some stuff coming out, but not as much as I would hope. Deconstruct buildings, that one and that one. Oh, we'll just tell you to deconstruct and deconstruct. So there's really very little gas being burned right now. So I just want to finish this pipe off and then have a bit of a think about what to do. So you just go over there, dump your CO2 and oxygen on top of this thing. And that at least will churn out a little bit more air in there. Oh, the pressure's quite low. Actually wouldn't be such a bad idea to put in a algae thingamy about. Maybe I'll just put one right there for now. Oh no, can't do that. Oxygen, we'll put in an algae thingamabobble there and give it some power. There we go. I'm close to slime lung. You have nothing being researched. Oh, that's a very good point. I'm kind of a fair way behind as well. So ranching, I've never messed with ranching. Generic sensors. We'll do that. Oh, actually, no. Is there anything that's going to help us with our airlocks? I think we have those already. Yeah, we'll do that. That seems good. I was saving a bit of hassle with the... like, how far over could I go? There's a bit of algae in here, which I quite like the look of. I'm going to square up this room, and I might wall it, just because I get a bit weird about it. And... is this... this is... oh, okay, it's short on power. Fine. I'm going to have to set up some smart batteries at some point. I haven't messed around with those yet, so that's going to be a bit of an experience. So up here I did set up... oh, massage tables? I haven't actually... I was worried about their stress after the deaths of our people. And I'm actually now a little bit concerned just about the amount of power that we're going to be soaking up. It's idle. The batteries are sitting there. Food is coming out. I'm okay with that amount of food. I might drop the priority just a touch. And this is awaiting delivery of algae. I mean, I guess one of the things I could do is just seal all of this up. Which would be an interesting experiment. Just pump it full of CO2 and other junk. Now, it's not really... I haven't really set this up very well. We'll leave that for now. We've also got showers in. Now, I know that showers aren't necessarily for keeping them grime-free, but they do, I believe, keep them very high morals, which is good. So I should actually check what jobs are available. Professor Wiley, operate, farmhand. We lost, oh no, we got, whoops, I always do that. We got our shifts here, ranchers, no, farmer. Is Grossman ready for a farmhand? Yes, he's ready. Could our new Professor Wiley be good for this? No. A scientist. Would Camille... No, not moralistic enough yet. And I could probably put... Yeah, likes digging. You can be an apprentice digger, Professor Wiley. Okay, right. That's fine. We're a bit low on power. Meal lice. Too much of it, almost certainly. A tasteful memorial rip Ada. Poor Ada. She fought well, but it wasn't enough in the end. This lot here isn't being... Okay, so we've got a bit of hydrogen up there, but not enough to cause any problems as far as I can tell. And water level here is dropping, so it's actually time to deconstruct that and move it a bit further down. And I will have I've got a whole pile of good resources up here to worry about. Okay, cool, that water's gone. Let's pick up a bit more pitcher pump. And that'll do. Cool, and in case you're wondering, it's full of disgusting CO2. And this is chucking out very small amounts. And really we're looking at no natural gas coming in here because we burnt it all. So, right, let's get on with what we plan to do. So here's what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is we need to carve out a bit of space to set up almost like an airlock. I'm going to check my research. Still working, yeah. Almost like an airlock. And what I want to do is to let all the chlorine kind of settle in here and to then cut open into the slime lung area. So do I have... See, I could do airlock like this and I can make a space to set that up. And these guys are... Now the CO2 is pretty heavy is the problem. Could I set up... Just pondering. Could I set up some kind of room like this? Put 2 airlocks in it. And... Oh, not airlocks, but... Oh man, this is tricky. That's very tricky. I'm a bit stuck thinking about this. So... I don't know, I think we'll just give it a go. We will want the chlorine to be hanging around. Actually, let me just try. We'll deconstruct the ladder and we'll put in an airlock. I don't want chlorine spreading around on the off chance that it does. We'll put a mechanized airlock in like that. Deconstruct that. Tiles across here. I can sort of see this working. And we'll want to do something like that because I want to carve out that much space. Okay. So we're getting oxygen in there, which is good. That's pumping. We will have to turn that off, which I think I'll just leave off for now. And yeah, we'll do something like that. Clunk, clunk. They'll just have to manually operate it. It's going to be a bit slow. That's okay. Would it help if there was power on it? Would it move a bit faster? It probably would. This circuit has to be pretty close to overloaded by now. That's 9. That's 6. I think 7 for both of them is probably a bit more sensible. Alright, job's mastered. Did someone do something clever? Farmhand job. Good, unrefrigerated. Yeah, farmhand job's already mastered. Okay, oh, well, we already moved them up. Oh, current morale. Causing stress over time. You know what, we're going to have to move Grossman back down again. I don't know why their morale was so low. Stress in general seems okay. And it looks like these are working. So I can tell him to go have a massage. Probably shouldn't do it in the middle of the night, but that's fine. I think it's even a massage room. Yeah. Massage clinic. Nice, it's picked up these for some reason, but that's okay. Oh, because these walls aren't done. So maybe I can give them a little help to sort that one out. Cool, so we have... oh, it doesn't look like this is helping much at all. Okay, they're jumping up there, that's good. Alright, so that's all in. Do I cut into the slime line? Well, it's not... like, it's not immediately slime line. So... you know, we could definitely do this. It would... what pressure are we at here? 5 kilo... wow, that's a lot of pressure. That's all going to come rushing this way. Oh, actually, no, what am I doing? Ah, silly. I need to set up the oxygen pumps first, so I should set up the... like... actually, I do need to cut some of this out just to make room. Yes, that's not going to get in the way. Oh no, cancel that. So I need to set up the stuff I need for this. Meanwhile, this can just slowly work down on the CO2. Okay, cool. So I've got the smart thing. What have I got in here? So the smart battery needs refined metal, which I don't have, and I can do power shutoffs and what have you. I don't know a reason to use those right now. So what I need is refining. Refined objects, brute force refinement. No, I need the distillation. No. I've got that. I want the one which does the metal refinery. Produces refined metals from raw ore. That's what I want. That way I'll give me the metals to do the smart battery and other bits and bobs. Okay, so we've got that part done. Gas pump. I think there. And then a gas pipe. Yoink. To here. And a power wire. To there. Okay, how's that looking? Actually, what we will do is just leave that on open for now. I just want to make sure I'm insured by setting up enough equipment. What are you, slime? Okay, so... well, should be relatively full of chlorine soon. I could... let me think. If I set up enough filters here, I can just tell it to pump out and leave behind the chlorine. So that could actually work. Which I might... if I put it somewhere cute like here, I can just mess with my ventilation gas like this. Oh, did I get it the right way in? I don't know, so we better cancel that. Yeah, I think we'll just get an early filter in, and we'll tell it to... I have no idea which way that is going to work. That's annoying. Like, hang on. Okay, where's my... in and out. Okay, cool. Yes. So what we'll do is we'll go gas pipe in. Yeah, okay, whichever that one is. Sandstone. And gas pipe out. And then we will deconstruct that one. And... yeah, okay, this is going to work for me. Gas pipe this way. Pondering. Hey there, gaming guy Ryan. Good to see you. So, a gas bridge. Oh, this is a... Oh. This is a bit muddy. Sure, we'll just do this. I mean... Okay, so what we're going to say is output chlorine. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, go. Okay, cool. They are actually waiting, so that's going to need power. Yeah, more power demands. Okay, so chlorine's just going to be piped into here, which is okay. That's going to pipe gas out. It's going to come through here. Where the gas goes next is up to here, and let me just check the ventilation. So natural gas is going to go that way. Everything else is going to go this way. Everything else should be oxygen, CO2. Is going to get dumped here on top of the cleaner, which should be okay-ish. And there's going to be CO2 dropping to the bottom of the base here, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. Wow, look, we're even slowly filling up down here with oxygen. So once that's done... Oh boy, once that's done, I do remember Gaming Guy, Ryan. Sorry, just coughing a little. And you were very helpful. I really have enjoyed Airships, and I almost feel like playing it again a bit more, because it's such a cool game. Okay, we've got new duplicants. And the new duplicant that we have, once I make sure I put in some furniture for them, which will have to be here. So let's just deconstruct everything here. Priority 8 that. Priority 8 that. So the new duplicant is going to be Chris Major, who, good to see you again, Chris, who has been a very helpful narcoleptic. It's been a very helpful person to give me $2, which is cool. Ranch might be quite good. Bottomless stomach. Ooh. Interior decorator, but wants to build. Buff, simple taste. I think we'll choose this one. Squeamish, that's fine. So, Chris Major. Yep. Come join us, Chris. There we go. Alright, see you, man. Have fun. And I think we'll put Chris on the second set of shifts. Okay, look at Chris. I love the buns, Chris. They suit you so well. Alright, cool. So this, let's just deconstruct that. Not in gas. Oh, it's a vacuum. Okay. I need a logic thing. Yeah, let's just disable that. Oh, which they have to go in and do. So they're going to have to go rush into the vacuum. And it's just picked up some. Okay, I'm okay with that. Now, where is my automation? My automation would be brilliant, but I don't have yet the smelting tech to produce stuff. So instead of that, what we're going to do is just dig out. And I think I can dig there, right? Yeah. We're just going to try that. And we should get an explosion of gas then. Overpressure. Well, we don't have enough scientists, do we? Whoops, jobs. Scientists. Can Camille do it? Yeah, seems okay. And we actually need a job for Chris. So I think Chris was going to be very happy doing supply. Cool. Alright, cool. The actual researcher is in the process of studying it. Oh, look at that advanced digging tool. That's brilliant. Okay, so that's going to start pumping. Hopefully not to a vacuum. It would be nice if vacuum was a totally different colour. And we're seeing gas go up. And am I seeing airflow in the right direction? A little bit. There's lots of... What is this? Uh-oh. I think that's slime lung being pumped into the air. Really? No, someone go turn that off. Oh no. I've messed this up, I think. Oh, what I haven't done is dug out the I haven't dug out the chlorine to fill the place with chlorine. And maybe just harvest all of that while you're at it. Oh no, slime lung is... Okay, so look, chlorine is in there now. Chlorine is in here. So that's happily pumping chlorine into there and whatever else it picks up. Ah, oh, dang, have I messed things up? There's... wow. That needs to be... that needs to be disinfected, which I think... What is it full of? Gem, slime lung, algae, and slime. Oh, man. Are they going to be able to get to that and fix it, or have I just doomed the colony somehow? So this, I think, is... There's... Okay, so there's no chlorine, there's no slime lung in there. This is a worry. I'm a little bit new to this, as I've said before. So I do have medical beds here. Do I need to do some kind of apothecary? Yeah, I think I probably do. And where am I going to put it? I think over here is fine. Oh, and I should actually build that bed for the poor new replicant who doesn't have one. Do we have enough dining room tables? I think so, but I'm just going to be extra careful about that. What is wrong with this one? Oh, overpressured. Well... yeah, I can't easily turn that off. I need those sensors. I need that refined metal. And... no. Well, you know what? If I'm going to do it, I might as well do it full on. Polluted oxygen, not so worried about. Okay, so it's pumping up. Why is it disabled? Oh, because we're worried about slime lung in the air, which... Look, so it's got 0 surface germs, and I'm pretty sure that's the chlorine taking its toll. We've cleared out almost all of this air. So it's pumping out a little bit more gas. Okay, so research complete, metal refinery. So I do want to put that in. It's probably going to have to be towards the top of the base because it's going to generate a ton of heat, isn't it? So we'll put it over here for now. Power. And the apothecary is going in as well. Is anyone sick? Everyone seems okay. Even though they've all got a bit of slime lung in them, by the looks, like... they're dropping, so their immune system is killing it off. And if okay, so they should be okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world if they pick up some slime lung. Oh, Camille's studying the geyser. Nice one. Yes, it is very hot. I know that. So maybe don't get... Are you getting hurt while you do that? Oh, you are. Like... Are you... Your health gone down? No, I think you're okay. Alright, you coming back for another go? Good. That room seems very small. I'm wondering if that's a bit of a problem. However, the fact that we're doing a good bit of electricity burning is really nice. And spitting out a bunch of polluted water, which we will use later. So, and the batteries are topped up. Why is that? Is that hot or something? No, it seems okay. Slime lung, is it still piles of it in there? A little bit, but not... I mean, it's not too extreme. What have we learned about this? Oh, Camille's going to come back, I think, and have another look. How much more needs to be done? Is that the progress bar there? So we actually seem to be almost short of chlorine. Hey, I don't know where it's all gone. It's not all the way up here, is it? No. That's all carbon dioxide. In fact, I need to do a little bit of cutting here just to let it down. So, neutronium. Oh, maybe just cancel that one. Maybe it's not diggable because it's surrounding the... Yeah, I think that's what the case is. I wouldn't mind a bit more, like... Yeah, what's that? Polluted oxygen? Oh, more chlorine down here. It could be time to... Yeah, it could be time to kind of seal this place off a little bit. And to run some ladder down here. Yeah, let's run a ladder down here and free this chlorine. And what does a Draco do as well? I've never seen one. It's glum and confined. Clamber up walls. Will only grow on hydrogen. Climate. Digestion. Alright. They don't seem that bad. Oh, a whole bunch of water came out. Because of course it did. That was a lot of water trapped in there. That was kind of ridiculous, to be perfectly frank. And I'll need to get all of this. Alright, night shift. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Reasonably high pressure there. And that's good for... Well, you know, I don't think I've done too bad in keeping everything tied in. Oh, we need more research now. Advanced automation. What's that going to give us? And or not gates. Advanced power maybe for the fat cables. What's this? Carbon dioxide, chlorine. There is chlorine in there. Okay, that's fine. And we're still mopping. Okay, how are we looking for food? Food is fine. Okay, that's all fine. Any new replicants due? Not yet. I'm feeling a little concerned. Is it churning out power? I think it is. It's pretty consistently hauling it out of this room. And it's still very high pressure in here, which is great. So this is just crunching away. So that part's working okay, but I'm not sure what to do about cutting into the slime lung safely. I've watched videos on it, and I'm not convinced I'm getting it, which is a bit of a shame. There is more chlorine down here, which I feel is a good thing. And this is all polluted oxygen, which is a shame. So if we just cut that way. And that would seize all of that stuff. Okay, so that's blocked by the gas overpressurization in there. I almost wish I'd pumped everything out of that room that wasn't sort of chlorine. What is that? Oh, it's gold. Okay, fine. Right, so this is skimming CO2 and pooping out the little bits of dirt. That's great. And this, is that sieve actually doing anything? Ah, yeah, it's cleaning up the water from the skimmer. That pipe goes nowhere, as you can see. In fact, I might just clear this liquid pipe because it's distracting otherwise. Yeah. Alright, no one seems to want to go in there. I think it's the miner skills an issue. So do we have a miner who can... No, we don't really have a miner yet who can handle that. But we do have people who can get in here. So yay, the Draco is free and wandering around. I suppose that's okay. Oh, there's still more water kicking around. No, we got a little bit there. It's filling. So we don't seem to be... I mean, there's a little bit of slime lung in the air and the polluted oxygen. And all natural gas down here. So the polluted oxygen should stay up there. Natural gas is heavier. What I could do... What is this? Natural gas and oxygen? I feel, well, I could do this, and then I could tear this open for a bigger area. You're going to need to move out of there, Draco. Oh, there's algae there as well, and I do like a bit of algae. Is it all safe? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, good. This is okay. What have we got down here? Natural gas, chlorine, CO2 right at the bottom. Okay, so that project's working okay. Now up here what we need is... Oh, what do we need for liquid? Awaiting coolant. Oh, that's a pain. No. Output significantly heated liquid. Sandstone, iron ore. Pure iron from iron ore. Okay, and this guy just needs coal and balm lily flowers. It does need some power. What else does it need? What does it actually require? Like, no wire connected. It wants an output of some kind? Alright, well I don't think we strictly speaking need it right now, but I don't mind having it. This one on the other hand is going to be a bit of a pain, so... Okay, so dirty water is coming here. Could I route the dirty water? I think I probably could. Could I route it through the coolant? I mean, I don't see why not. Like, it should be able to be coolant, you'd think, wouldn't you? And then we can just take... Yeah, something like that. And it'll just make our loop a little bigger. Eventually I want to incorporate like polluted water from down here. And this should all be... Okay, so that's overpressurizing as well. And and occasionally there. Okay, Camille, are you okay? Oh, you're holding your breath. Oh, no. What is wrong? Move to here. Like, just, yeah, go get out of there. I'm a bit worried about you. Okay, cool. You coming back? And we're mopping up down here too. Okay. Hydrogen, polluted oxygen down there. Oh, who's scolding? Okay, well, go look after yourself. Injuries minor. I'm not quite sure what to do about that, young lady. You're looking like you're in serious trouble trying to do that research. How much more research do I need to send you up here to go have a bit of a lie down? Yeah, I think just go and sit there for now. So no fabrication cues. Okay, so maybe a couple of vitamin chews. I don't know if we can even grow them. No, yeah, fair enough. Deliver some coal. What else? We'll see what else crops out of that. So no fabrications queued. The piping has gone in a little bit. And okay, cool. So now what we need to do is just deconstruct the liquid pipes there. Cool. And then do... yeah, we better sort this out. Alright. Is there any grotty water down there? No, it seems okay. Alright, so who else is coming in? Do we want to print a new duplicant? Oh, no we do not. We are a bit short on food. Lice loaf continuous? No. Mush bar continuous? We'll have to wait before we bring anyone else in. So, temperature is becoming a problem around here. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's very hot. Okay, so stuff down here is growing okay, but everything else is going to have some serious issues. And I do kind of want to get into the pincher peppers. So, like, I'm pretty sure that I've got at least one or two, so I could put them, like, here, I suppose. Where's the lighting? Because you need the lighting to make it worthwhile. Oh, but we'll put that there. I'm not going to build a perfect one this time. Oh, and now it won't fit. Cancel. And pincher pepper. We've only got one. Would a ceiling light be better? No, I think we'll just put this guy in here. And cool. So this one needs dirt and polluted water. Oh, it needs polluted water. Oh. Polluted water. That's a bit of a... Okay, so that goes out of there, which is good. Put that there. And we'll create a bit of room here, and we'll put down like a... Yeah, something like that so they can get down. Oh, Draco, yeah, get out of there, you fool. You're going to get yourself deaded otherwise. Okay, Camille's back, holding breath in toasty surroundings. It would be good to give her an exosuit, but we're a bit far away from that right now. So, polluted water. Are we going to... Oh. Oh. Ah, that's an issue. And that's an issue I should have thought about a bit sooner, actually. I really need to have sorted that out. Who knows what kind of issues I'm going to have with replicants. Like, yeah, having a bad time. Yeah, get on with it. Good. A pitcher pump. Right, I'm assuming that'll work. Alright, everyone, you built that? Good. Okay. Is the pipe... No, that's working hardcore. I could probably afford to put in another generator, actually. But I think everything is working fine without power requirements right now, so that's okay. Tons of chlorine down here. Happy plants. We'll just send everyone down to harvest. What does this guy do again? A morb. Excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. Wow, thank you very much. We're still short on the water we want, which is a little disappointing, but I figure I can work out a way of getting to that. So let's we're just gonna have to make some room here, I think. And deconstruct. Actually, let's get rid of the tile, deconstruct, deconstruct, and then G all the way down. And everyone's just going to get disgustingly dirty, and that's just going to have to be how it is, so I can get to the dirty water, because that's what that requires. I mean, I suppose... I mean, I could... It's not a it's not a hydroponic farm tile, so I can't pump water through it directly. I'll just have to come up with my own pumping system for now. There are so many complex systems in this game. Oh my gosh, it just does my head in. Okay, you guys crack on. Someone build that so everyone can get in and out. Alright. Food, farm tile. Okay, disinfect it, really? Oh, of course, because it's come out of there, it's all covered in germs. Body temperature? Oh, it's too hot. Oh, it requires the warmth. Well... It's not... It's actually not really warm enough anywhere in the base yet. Alright. Good, so we've got heavy power cables, but they're going to be a bit unattractive. Camille is doing better now that she's not... Okay, now that she's not facing a scalding system. Okay, Lice Loaf, get that stuff going. We don't need all rubbishy mush bars. I think we'll hold off on any new duplicants for now. Unless someone chucks me $2 super pay thingy. Okay, we've still got 2 kilos of pressure in there. That's pretty good. And we got chlorine in here and chlorine in there, so we're not seeing as much bad stuff as I would have thought. I mean, how much room can we make in here? Like... That's not too extreme. Okay, that's sort of working. A lot of the CO2 is collecting there. And we got polluted oxygen there. Power control station. Oh, increases the yada yada yada, so we need 20 kilos of stuff for that. Awaiting coolant. What's it complaining about? So we've asked for a whole bunch of stuff. Let's going to make sure we've asked for 3. Okay. It requires... It's got some water. Why is that not cool enough? Does it need actual, like, cooled down water? I'm not sure. I'm just going to check my automation. So my automation still... I still don't have any... So I don't have any fancy metal by the looks of it. No. I actually got bleach stone. Cool. No, we're not producing enough metal because I think that's just too hot. Yeah, okay, so maybe cancel analysis for now. She's not damaged. Oh, she is a little bit. I'm actually just going to assign her up to this bed again. I'm not sure if I cancel the analysis, if I can still do it after that. Water is now very, very, very low. Which means we're going to need to put in... I think we can just put in the water system over here as well. Yep, that's going to be a good backup. Yep. So I'm curious as to why there's so much polluted oxygen around there. We'll put in a deodorizer anyway. Okay, so, well, now you guys are you guys happy? Are you just going to sit there? Oh, you're idle. Okay, fair enough. Oh, actually, it's working now. It's awaiting coolant, but it did actually... Alright, so we actually need everyone to be pooping for that to work. So, we are pumping dirty water. You know what? I could bridge this. It'll keep the dirty water flowing, and it will just end up... Yeah, it will. It'll just end up going round, 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 round. And it will push it through. Yeah, I think that will work. So I think I'm just gonna shall I leave that there? Are they're not going to grow it because it's not warm enough? Thinking. So yes, that looks like those pipes are in. This should be pumping water around, but it's not doing it, which is confusing me. That is troublesome. So what is everyone doing? They're all idling. Let's get them doing a bit of cleaning anyway. So we'll clean that up. These guys are busy digging as fast as they can. Yep. Do we need any more firemen's poles? I think we do. Okay, should be able to go past that. Well, okay, if this stuff wants to get in the way, fair enough. My chlorine has sifted its way up this way. Natural gas has seeped into here. And that'll all eventually just get pumped over. Alright, so... Small power transformer. I'm not quite sure. I think that's going to be fine. This is still producing. I could arguably set up more... like more gas generation around here. In fact, I might just do that. Yeah, I think I will. So we don't... what are we going to research next? Thermal control, animal control, ranching, agriculture. I could go for hydroponics. And this one's still not getting enough liquid through it. Which I'm surprised at. Draws on liquid, runs it through pipes. Alright, scalding. Yeah, Camille's being scalded. And I can't seem to... Okay, so it's kind of backing up. The system isn't really quite producing enough water for us. Would it help if we did a bit of that and set up a bit more of a... like an actual control here, so we could kind of maybe... I'm just sort of pondering. So that maybe we... Actually, let's just deconstruct you. If we did... Yeah, if we did this, we might be able to force the water level up a little bit. Force more liquid into the system. And down here... How much more analysis does Camille need to do? That's what I don't get. So that gas pump is blocked. Oh, I see. It's just absolutely chocker full of natural gas here. So what we could do... So that's going to have to be cut. Or we can just raise everything in here a little bit. Which I'm not against. Yeah, well, maybe we'll try that. So, if we did that, I kind of would like to run through some high power systems as well. Oh, then we won't be able to get anyone in. I mean, it's a bit ugly, but will this work? It's not quite enough. Alright, well... Oh, there's a little angry hatchling in there. And that is just copper ore. Alright, so let's try this. This is just nasty, but it will work at least. And then we can pipe this in. And give it some gas as well. So it looks like we've broken the gas pipe. So that's the exit pipe. And that's the exit pipe. And the in pipe will need to go with a splitter. Alright, so yeah, something like that, and then a gas pipe. And then it's just going to drip dirty water down there. And that's okay, I'm fine with that. Oh, someone needs to figure out a way to get off here, don't they? Alright. Fill in the ladder so they can escape. Oh, okay, now you can drag yourselves off to bed. Okay, so that's going to be okay there. That's all down there's fine. More chlorine over here, which I quite like. And to get to it, we better give them some way to get across. Alright, that'll work. Okay, cool. So we're still hovering at about 2 kilos in there. A bunch of chlorine in there. Natural gas and polluted oxygen in there. Chlorine. Okay, so insufficient oxygen generation. I disagree. I think there's plenty of oxygen in here. And now this is working. If only it was a little bit warmer in here, which I'm actually pretty sure it will be fairly soon. (34 degrees). So the hydroponic farm is there, refrigerator is there. Which... Actually, what are you supposed to be powering? Deconstruct power wires. Okay, so... Where is our food? So our food should probably be relatively handy to here. Put the refrigerator in. And I do want to think about putting a high volume cable, a high volume power cable through. The only problem is there's just not enough. Ah, that's so annoying. There's just not enough scalding. Okay, fine. Not enough places to put it. I'm not sure about the effect on the overall look and feel of the base. What to research next? I'll go for the cheap one. Just in case. And I still don't know why I'm not quite getting enough being pumped up. It is backing up a little bit. And I mean, I probably need a closed loop and a cooling loop if I was to do this properly, right? And we'd have to check out water. It's still 24 degrees in there. It's pretty warm. This is pretty warm too. Alright, digging through. There'll be more pinch of peppers there. It would be nice to set some up, but it's getting very warm and I don't want to... I mean, I could notionally perhaps put in some like insulated tile. Like just as a... What does this one do? Thermally reactive? Like, could I just wall off some of this place? And I could make this quite warm. Okay, jobs mastered. Research complete. Yeah, we know that. Jobs mastered. Not sure. We'll just leave that for now. Oh yeah, cool. Electrolyzer's done. Self-expression would give me a textile loom for clothing and a jukebox. I'm okay with that. I might take a actually temperature modulation. Then I could really work on a hot room. Meanwhile, I feel like a manual airlock might be a good idea. Yep. And maybe I can keep some of the temperature from leaking out. Just leave that hot. It's fine if it is. Okay. They've cleared out most of everything. Unreachable? Really? Is it? Try something like that. Okay, so down here we're still seeing, I mean, that is going great. That's 2 gas turbines working brilliantly. 19,000 meal. This one's not working, but can't do much about that right now, I don't think. Unless I somehow... I could take the water the other way around. I could send it... You know what? I could try bridging it over both ways. Why don't I try that? It would actually almost certainly be sensible. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens if it gets 2 lots of plumbing going on. Okay, so I actually don't need those anymore. Now, how warm is it in here? It gets pretty warm. Okay, so we got apprentice miners. Do we have anyone to promote? So we could bring in Professor Wiley. No, he's not moral enough. Is there anyone else who's reached 100%? No, wow, that's crazy. Farmer, could Grossman join that? Yes. And everyone else. Chris Major, yes. Rowan. And I would have to wait for Professor Wiley to get a little bit more skilled. Okay. So I'm pretty comfortable where things are now. I just am not quite sure what to do to proceed. So we've got new stations, a farm station. Huh. Okay. Fertilizer, synthesizer, and other stuff in here. And an electrolyzer, which we don't really need to worry about right now. I think we're okay for oxygen, broadly speaking. So, oh no, not a food shortage. That is actually pretty serious. All right, get on with the next bunch of food. All edible and medicine. Make it a high priority building. What? How did you make a mess, pal? It feels like it's warming up in there. And especially once this research is completed and we can put in a space heater, that might be overkill. Or I could actually dig out like a proper space for it. Which I might start looking at around here. Insufficient oxygen? Well, I disagree. Oh, Camille, how much studying does this do? Oh, I think that yellow bar must be the oxygen dropping, and like, I'm not sure what the bottom one is. All right. So I could come up with, I think I need to come up with possibly a better system than just using this. And actually one of the things I should be doing really is looking for, well, there it is, there's the ice biome. So I could cut down through here, polluted oxygen, chlorine. Yeah, that's what we need to do. And Where do I want to go? Straight down. And what is that? Carbon dioxide. I'm okay with just digging straight across into that. Nope, whoops. We should make our lives a little easier. Okay. So that's fine. What building's broken? Oh, this is right. We're starting to get like overpowerings of our systems. So we could use a heavy watt wire, and I guess I could run some like up and down the base here, which wouldn't be too crazy. I do worry a little bit about... Oh, let me have a look. No, we could... And do this, that. And then what I will want to do is divide up stuff a little bit using the transformer. Which, like, yeah, I could do that. So, okay, yeah. We'll figure this out. We'll put that to there, and then that to there. Power lines, electricity. I could... Just thinking we could take that off. So that becomes a little sub-network. And we put in the high power one. Like, whoa, like 1200, that is massive. Oh, actually, we'll need to get rid of deconstruct. Will we? I think we will. Okay. Priority like 8. All of this stuff. Alright, so what are we looking at for power down here? Could... Oh, actually... Deconstruct power wires... like that. And then power like this. Okay, let's see if I can do that. Oh, actually, I'm not sure they can put the small, those chunky power cables through that floor. Did they change that? Ah, they didn't. There we go. And that should work okay. Everything's going to be out of power for a little while. Oh, goody, we finished that. Analysis complete. Oh, it's when the Geyser next erupts. No, that's fine. No, we haven't dug down there yet. We're too busy doing all this high priority stuff. Okay, so get these big cables in, and then let's just have a look at how the power is looking. Put the big cable through the... Oh! Does it not do that? That's annoying. Okay, so... we'll get rid of that. Okay, we'll have to put in a bridge there. That's it? Yeah, the heavy what? Okay. And... oh no, we'll just do this. Okay, they'll get to it. I think. What is... oh, what is... oh, oh, there's something going on with our toilets. What is wrong with them? Oh no, did we not have enough? Oh man, that's a... oh look, oh, they're all trapped over there. That's what's going on. Oh really? That's disgusting. It's going to be all germy too, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear, that's slime lime. I'm going to open that. Ah, the pea's just going... wow, how much blimmin' disgusting pea is there everywhere? Just open that. Okay, we're waiting for them to get free. Oh, no wonder they're peeing everywhere. They can't get out. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, come on, guys. That is just disgusting. Mesh tile. And then one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow. Well, at least we can have a lot more polluted water to fiddle with. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Good, so we figured out what was wrong there. Now, what on earth is going wrong with our power system in here? So... is that working? I don't know why that is not quite working. We'll join those. I think that's going to be okay. Oh, it's probably not working because there's no power, and because there's no power, there's no gas. Okay, so we are probably going to need to make sure that this... oh, that's not connected, is it? This one I don't know what to do about. Let me just check the water flow as well. Oh, it is actually taking water flow in. Oh wow, actually we really need to power this pretty promptly. I'm just going to try and wire it just directly in. Okay, so that system's powered. I mean, the batteries there are charged. They are not currently powering anything for some reason. Okay, there's a little bit happening now. Oh, who made a mess? What is... are you telling me that the whole bathroom system is stuffed? It seems okay. Seems ready. So I'm not quite sure what is... oh man. I mean, that's just disgusting. Oh man, they've just peed everywhere. And I have no idea why. Okay, so that's working. That's working up there. That's pumping power into there, which isn't very happy, so I'm just going to try that. Oh, we did actually get through. Awesome. Ah, here we go. So we did actually get some stuff going. So we got some automation going. Gaseous sensor. So whatever slime lung was in there, we did, I think, kill. There's a little bit in here, but not much. And we are kind of essentially pulling all the air out of here that isn't chlorine. So in time, we're going to have even more chlorine in here. I'm okay with that. And we're starting to build down there. Do we need to mop anything down here? No, I think everything's cleaned up. Alright, cool. So power is back on. It's just not, it's not a very working system right now. That's just because I don't know very much about it. I have to figure some of this stuff out. I'm kind of wondering if I should come back to this like another time. Like when I've learned more. Accelerate or buffers heat dispersal depending on the a temp shift plate. I have no idea what to do with that. So we're working on temperature modulation still slowly. And I'm seeing now definitely that we've got some power. What is that? Plumbing issues? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, you know what? Let's bridge these. Oh, it actually did it already. Okay, cool. So we can give it a few different ways it can go. It can just cycle around this loop endlessly. It can... yeah, that actually works. Okay, yep, that actually is working. It's a bit makeshift, but it's working. I mean, it would be good to have proper loops for all this stuff. But it's not the end of the world right now. So we have our generators here and here. I kind of think I should have a... Yeah, maybe I should have a small power transformer about here. And I will pull fat cables into it. And then small cables out. And then we'll deconstruct cables over here. Yeah. P9, and we'll just get all this sorted. And that should prevent all of that from overloading. And it should hopefully effectively power all of this stuff without damage. So, let's have a look. Yeah, they're going to be out of power for a little bit. It actually makes me think it would be helpful to put like a few batteries around the place. Just to buffer things, but... I'll put a gold one in over here. I think that's actually not such a silly idea. What I actually don't understand is how to use a smart battery. Stores runoff power from generators. And that does seem just like a... You know, like a sensible idea. So why wouldn't I do that? Can it take a fat cable? Oh wow, that was a small cable? We'll try it. Alright, power. Okay, so they're doing that. We've got 1,000 coming out of here. It's a little bit broken due to overwork, which we will deconstruct along there. Yeah, let's do that. Then let's see how we're looking. Well, this is no doubt complaining about the amount of power. it's putting out. So it's probably time to do this. Yes. And to... Can I find the correct wire? Deconstruct that. Alright, so, and then we just want the heavy wire. Okay, cool. Alright, so that... Okay, good. I think that solved that. So there's a bridge there. It's a little... Quite a lot overloaded, but... I could... So that's powering all of that network. I could possibly fit in another bridge. Okay, so let me have a look here. I've got to make sure I pay attention to food. So meal lice for starters. I'll cancel those disgusting things and put in some, yeah, some lice loaf. No, the mush berries, sorry, that was terrible. Hello there, Cliptic Sir. My channel has been a bit quiet because I've been a bit quiet. And that's what happens with channels. If you don't post extremely regularly, then things go bad. Yeah, actually what I can do... I mean, it's not going to be pretty, but we'll just do it this way. Yeah, so we'll just ruin our beautiful little memorial area. Put a bridge across there. Put a wire bridge across there. And then run wire down here into this network. And then deconstruct the power there. Okay. Oh, what are these? I don't understand. Why are they making a mess? Is there something wrong with their toilets? Is it backed up in some disgusting way? I mean, it's not... I mean, is that... is that working? I think I'm just not sure what's going on. No automation wire connected. Well, I can connect it from here to here. And from here to here. Now hopefully they'll crack on and do that. Okay, so we got insulated tile, hydrogen, space heater. Okay, automation wise. Oh, I don't understand what's going on. Like, are they just not... Pipe is blocked? So they're not getting the fresh water. Which I'm concerned as to why... Like, I'm really concerned as to why that's not... Oh, that's not working because there's no power. Ha! No wire connected? Hang on. Like, there's wire there, I don't get it. This is confusing me. Anticipates heat, generates heat, fine. There's insulated tiles, fine. Like, why is that not happy? Wire bridge. Logic activation, standby is 100% active. Yeah, we'll say activate when there's less than 30%. That's all got power and battery in it. This is really confusing to me. So, well, one of the issues is we've bridged this and we don't have a transformer to give it power. So we do need to do that. Let's see if I can sort that out. Doesn't really matter which way this one comes in. And meanwhile they're all going to pee themselves, which is gross, but we'll just have to deal with that. Oh my gosh, there's pee just everywhere. Okay, is it flowing? It is flowing all the way down here. Okay, so we've got to fix this because this is like a really important piece of the puzzle. So we're going to have power come in. Give me the fat power. And then we're going to have wire come out. And it should be like, I don't understand why it's not turning out power. Big power comes in and then small power comes out. So what am I missing? Is there some big power? Okay, so there's 800 watts coming out of there. So that's fine at churning out 1000 watts. That's just happy. This feels like it should be deconstructed, all of that power wire. And likewise, why doesn't this just power that one? Okay, that's working now, sort of. And that should be flowing. Yeah, except it's not. Yes. We're just going to have to do that. So we're going to bridge the existing water supply to get water in here. Which is a little annoying. That it might at least push some water through. Liquid valve. And it's not even drawing. Does this have power? It does if I power it. So I'm... Okay, so this colony I think is about to fall apart. I think I've really done a bad job here. And I'm confused as to how I've managed to screw it up so badly. So I don't understand. The power does charge there. Just take that one out. This here is not working at all like I'd intended. So now the whole network is flashing like it's strained. Okay, well that one is understandable. We're just giving it some rubbish direct off the mains power. Oh my gosh. And... yeah, I mean that's all working fine. Let's disable building. Insufficient algae. I'm really confused. I'm really confused. There's a bunch of disgusting mess. So... oh, well, they're all sorting themselves out with massages, which is good, but stress is just climbing enormously. What is going on? There's something disgustingly wrong going on. And well, we're kind of running out of food because they're too hot. Oh no, I think we're facing colony collapse. I mean, that one's working and sieving water. Why is this one not pumping water through? Okay, so water's being pumped. It's like it's getting very confused about where the... I think we're just going to have to deconstruct that. Water goes in there. Yeah. I almost wonder if it was trying to literally push water uphill and it just couldn't do it. So now these are back working. No, pipe blocked. Then the outputs... it's... yeah. I think it's having a hard time pumping that water uphill. That seems to me to be the problem. And I kind of find that a bit annoying. Like, these should be working now. Unless I'm reading the water completely wrong. Water goes in there, and then it comes out here and down. Should... Would it be okay if it just came and went up? Would it be pushed up and then into this system and then down? %90 stressed. They are all pretty much stuffed. Down here, I mean, I'm sort of pleased with this airlock, although it hasn't been as good as I'd hoped. We've almost made it down here. Why? Okay, I don't know why. Oh, there's a balm lily there. Okay, cool. Alright, they're ticking along. Gas is still being made. We're still generating power. Pipe blocked, pipe blocked. Is it just it doesn't want to pump uphill? I feel like I've just really messed it up by trying to include this refining thing. And we're just going to have to cut that out of the system. So that is almost working better. Yes, actually. Oh, no. Cancel. Pipe blocked, really? I don't understand the liquid logic in this game yet. I mean, maybe I should cancel this bridge. You know what? I think that might be it. I think it's seeing the option of going both ways and it doesn't know which to do. So stress vomiting has taken place. Oh dear. Are people taking advantage of the massaging? I think they are. Oh no. Oh no. That's why you don't use... That's... I've got vomit in my clean water supply, so yeah. We'll just cancel that. Never put mesh tiles above your freshwater supply. That's disgusting. If I can at least just figure out what's going on with this. And now they're ready. They're working again. It was literally, I think, joining up these two. So we've got an absolute ton of fresh water to choose from. If we wanted to, what would happen with that? Like, yeah, look at that. That's happy as Larry now. We'll just see. Half of it's going to go one way, half of it's going to go the other. Yes, alright. What I could do then is do something like this, which bridges it there in case it won't take it. And then down here, yeah, that's what the problem is. I feel a bit silly. So now in theory up here we're generating, could generate lots of metal. As you see, that is still happy to go up. It wasn't about the height, it was about joining back in at the start of the loop in some weird way. And that would all be fine. Insufficient resources, algae. Yeah, I can't do too much about that. There's too much... there's slime lung in the air. Everybody is stuffed. Yeah, we're just going to have to put a deodorizer everywhere. Well, everyone's heading down there, which is cool. Yep. Maybe someone can mop up all the pee. Food shortage. Ah, yeah. Oh dear. I think, you know what? I think this is basically... Look, there's just pee all over the plants. I think this fortress is probably done. I think I've messed up a few things. Wow, look at the showers. Oh my god. I've messed up quite a few things. I'm not exactly sure what all of those things are. The first thing I've really definitely messed up is my power network. I think I need to make sure I've got enough room. Like, I almost wonder, and I'd love if you actually watch this far through me struggling to play, if you do know about this stuff. I'd be curious how you think about laying out bases, like in advance. Are you going to set up like little, see like these little room here? Like if you had a room of facilities, a little half room where you could jam power, you could run the main power system up, and then you could just branch off. I almost feel that would be really, really sensible. How hot is it in here? It's actually really, really hot in there now. Oh man, that would be pretty good for the old these guys. That would be brilliant for them. In fact, I'm going to put a little farm plot in there just for the fun of it while I finish talking. So, yeah, I do wonder, like, could you realistically do something useful like that? I don't know. How do people ensure they get the... Is that really happy to sit there? I mean, can I really do that? And we'll just like do something like that. That's silly, but yeah, how would you work this yourself if you were building this? What would you do? I'd be really curious as to what fixes you'd have put in place other than my disgustingly bad playing by the looks of it. We've got tons of dirty water. There's pee everywhere. Stress is at least dropping. I'm curious. I think this wasn't a terrible idea, although I still don't know how to get into slime lung places. And look at that, just horrible. Yeah, there's like, I mean, I think this is going to help kill off slime lung in the area, and I'm pretty sure they all have slime lung as well. It's just they're all healthy, so they've been alright for now. They've handled it. Yeah, they're all really unimpressed with having to do all this disgusting cleaning. On the plus side though, look, they're pumping all of this full. And one of the other things I think is, well, this is only working when it needs to, so... And again, I wonder if there would be something better to be done around bridging those, but only certain conditions. Controls of liquid volume permitted through pipes. Yeah, like, could I do something like that that was... I'm going to put one in anyway, just to see. And that might be cute, so that I can just do a really small amount of liquid to come through. So the rest of the time it's just filling up this, and then this gets to make it... it needs copper ore, and then it gets all this polluted water. Yeah, I mean, that's all flowing in. So I could say I just want to put 200, so it just means that it will back up, but if it does get a bit backed up, it will flow the right way. Yeah, that could be quite good. I'd be curious how other people do that. Anyway, I think I've been rattling on too long, and I think this place is basically really stuffed. I'm not 100% confident how I would fix it, nor how I would tap this. And I must admit, and we're all out of food, I must admit I do like the complexity of this game. I mean, it's just a wonderfully demented and demanding sort of game. And to me, that's just brilliant. Look, chili weaswort, that'd be handy. That's just brilliant, and I think it's a real testament to the developers that they've managed to create so many complex and interwoven systems. Why are you so unhappy, Guy? I think it's just because your stress is so high. Anyway, I think I will finish it there. If anyone is still watching, it's great to have you along. I'm sorry to have struggled so badly, and I'll hopefully catch you again soon. Any and all comments welcome. Links to tutorials to teach me more. If you think I should come back when I know what I'm doing, then let me know. Until next time, I've been TinyPirate. Thanks for watching, and Chris Major, thank you very much for your £2. I really appreciate it. Good night.